Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy, where we could technically play two type of missions, but since in one of the last episodes we failed with that episode and so to say could not conclude this branch, very bad, but a mission type, I don't say anything to that. I will go on with that one in order to open up this branch. Anyhow, it is a Corn Silence the Gun mission. I already have that, so let's jump into it.
You are right on target, Inquisitor. The Argus scans show multiple heavy weapon platforms in close vicinity, keeping the Imperial forces under fire. Act quickly, or soon there will be no one left to thank your valiant effort, before they get mind-scrubbed anyway.
Well, don't be so pessimistic, my little babe there. I don't know why I always call them babe. I'm so sorry for that. Our little rogue trader captain, which is at least in our, not only in the investigations we did, but she technically helped us out really immensely over all the time we were on her ship. But in the end, I guess if you are a rogue trader, that is, on the other hand, if you take a look at the plot, sorry that I'm sometimes, just jumping around there, I'm always asking myself whether that is cool to actually have an Inquisitor on board, which in certain moments can at least help out, and in the end it might be good to have a friend in a high ranking inquisitorial position in order to help you out if you have problems. I don't even know whether they do that. Anyhow, that is sometimes my mind. And the good part is, guys, I forgot what I wanted to say before again. Anyhow, so it's good to have a Silence the Gun mission type actually in the desert here. Oh, did you see the sand there? All the other Silence the Guns mission I've played before actually always were on this type of island setting. Don't particularly like that too much. I enjoyed it because it was something different being on the outside compared to being in a ship or facility, but it's good to see that this mission type can be played in a completely different setting as well. That's so cool. And I know I've talked about that a lot, diversity in games, especially in repetitive games, and RPGs game or action RPG games are of course a repetitive style game. It's like MMOs, so it is very good to have the random mission types or the normal missions here, which can be randomized through environment, through mission type, through this map setting, the map type, so that makes a repetitive game not as boring, if you might say it like that, as it might be. So that's the very cool part, in my opinion. So we of course have a Skull Taker. I hope that this fight is not going to take too long, but it already cost us a heavy toll and we died. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was not bad. That was not good, and that was not what I expected. Very bad for us, of course. But now that the enemy is a little bit, not in one space, it maybe even helps us out a lot. So I should stay out of any cloud emanating from this guy. So what actually broke our neck there was the big AoE damage ground thing this guy did. Very nasty for the little constructs we use so often right here. So we can practically now assume that we are going to have a couple of Skull Takers coming up, I guess, in every mission, on every
kill confirmed. Target offline.
I assume now every turret we engage will have a void or a Skull Taker with them, so to say bodyguard function. So that's the very bad part. It would be so cool if you could technically pull enemies like in World of Warcraft, for example, which of course would certain things make easier. So as you see, we did a couple of good critical hits there, which of course is good if you land them in a group of enemies, which of course helps out a lot. So I of course are trying to stay out of range. So that we died the first time at the first Skull Taker could have been, well, if I would have been a little bit more careful, that would not have been happened, which of course in the end would have been better for us, because now we have one less death overall for the White Crusade.
You did a short work of that one, Inquisitor, but there is more.
Oh yeah, and we will take rid of them, I hope at least. Good. Do you see the little plasma animation, the light animation I mean, with the bolts actually bringing down a little blue bolt to the ground, which is very cool. And the fiery orange there on the ground. Man, I love that. Didn't even realize until one of the last episodes that if your units are on fire, and with on fire I mean physically on fire, I of course I have not yet realized until one of the last episodes that there is actually a little, do you call it ambient light, which drops to the ground. Very cool and nicely done in my little cool mind. Well, sometimes cool mind, oftentimes not so cool. So as usual, it is a Skull Taker here as well. Not too bad, I just stay way in the back and do the splash damage and resumming all them constructs. Hope that the enemy is not focusing on us. That of course in this situation is very nasty. Oh my goodness, that's too bad. That, and I would like to have those vivisectors back, because the one here, the other squad is down to one. And Skull Taker is nearly down. That of course is very good. So we know that we nearly did it with this kind of mission. Very nice. So I deactivate the mortar here. Good progress in my opinion.
No more primary targets on my Argus scans. Well done. Stand by for extraction. Unless you want to linger just a little longer.
We of course don't want to do that. So did we have a level up there? That of course would be oh so amazing. Didn't even realize it. But that of course would be the last little goodie of this mission. A little upgrade here. And well, the upgrades, of course, I meant level upgrade would of course be the best goodie we could get here. And okay, there we are, level 58. Oh, so amazing. Let's actually, okay, oh, 63. So we need to farm a little bit for that. The Supreme mission is 63 as well, so we can't do them, but we could do this little mission in the next episode. So we go quickly through the items we have received. And as I said before, keep in mind we still have 6 turret mission open, which you dig that, which I can not show you content wise, but which I can show you through the intel, which we could do, hopefully being in our level range, so we could use them to level up. To be completely honest, level 63 missions, here we have the 6 ones, I don't want to do until I'm at least level 61 or 2. So guys, so that leads us right now to the end of this episode, and you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually have enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.